Hey everyone, today is October 4th, 2013, and I have not made a video in a very long time. Last time I made a video, it's almost been a year. It's been about this time last year. I was 5 months on T, and now I am 1 year and 5 months on testosterone. And yeah, a lot has changed in the past year. I'm not really going to go into a lot of it in detail because we'd be here forever. But I'm no longer living in Wyoming. Most of you probably already know that if you're my friend, but if you're just someone who watches my videos, you may not know that. So I'm not in Wyoming anymore. I'm actually currently in Brooklyn, New York, but I've only been here for like a little over a month. I went back to DC after Wyoming and was there for a while. Moved to New York like a month ago, but I'm actually headed back to DC. So yeah, also kind of going along with not being in Wyoming, I'm no longer with the person I was with out in Wyoming. That relationship has kind of long come and gone. But yeah, so it's been a long time, and I think I want to start making videos again, just kind of a way to like keep myself sane, but also to track my progress again, because it was kind of fun. And I liked interacting with y'all. So yeah, 1 year, 5 months on testosterone, living in New York. And moving back to DC in 2 or 3 weeks probably, which is exciting / nerve-wracking because I'm not going to have a job to go back to necessarily. I'm still working that out, and I'm currently looking for housing in DC, so that's also a pretty scary process. But you know, I'm leaving New York knowing that, you know, I tried it and it wasn't for me. I always loved to visit New York, but I definitely don't see myself living here again, at least not like for a while. Like maybe like, I don't know, 5-10 years from now for like law school or for like my dream job, which I don't even know what that really looks like right now. But I'm gonna go back to DC and just like take time to kind of figure out what I want to do next professionally, reconnect with my friends, and just get back to my city. So in terms of transition related updates, my phone. My phone's ringing, but I'm gonna keep going. In terms of transition related updates, I have been trying to figure out top surgery for a while now, and originally was gonna have it this November or December because my insurance was covering it. But now, since I am leaving the job I am currently in, that means that's all really up in the air and probably not going to happen in November or December because I'm going to lose my health insurance at the end of this month, and depending on where I land for my new job, I don't know if transition-related care is, in terms of surgery, is going to be in there. It's highly likely that it's not, since a lot of workplaces don't offer it. So I'm kind of bummed out about that, but at the same time, I know it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. And I'm still fairly happy where I'm at in my transition in terms of my progress being on testosterone and just being more confident in general. I definitely still want to have top surgery. It's still a plan. But at this point, it got to the point where me being here in New York doing the job I was doing was giving me more anxiety on a day-to-day basis than my chest was. So giving up my insurance coverage and my surgery coverage to be able to go back to DC and be able to be happier and explore other options is healthier for me in the long term, honestly, than having surgery in November or December. In terms of testosterone changes, I don't really know. For a few months there, I would say, what is it? It's October right now, so I would say from like July to September, I was taking testosterone pretty irregularly. That was because of financial stuff. Also, just I was really busy and it was a really crazy time in my life, and I wasn't taking care of myself like I should have been. So there were times where, from July to September, there were times I would I would miss shots for weeks at a time. I usually do my shots. I'm supposed to be doing shots once every other week, and I had been back on that regular cycle for the past like 4 shots, I would say. But I was going like 6 weeks sometimes without a shot. So I've been getting back on that cycle though, and definitely have been noticing changes since being back on testosterone regularly, in terms of my voice has gotten a little deeper, I think, and other people have been pointing it out to me. I know you can't really see it because the lighting is terrible right now, and I apologize for that, but like my facial hair is also like growing in more, and I know I've said that before in like numerous videos, but then I like kept shaving. I've been like trying not to shave and just kind of let things happen. So I mean, yeah. So being and also my emotions have like I feel more at ease and more at peace for being on testosterone regularly again. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep up with that, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I don't really know what else to talk about. I feel like I hit everything in terms of moving back to DC and like where my job situation is at right now. Top surgery plans being postponed again, but you know it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. I'm an honest believer in that. In terms of school, I'm still looking at going back to school. It's either going to be full time next fall or part time starting in the spring. It just really depends on how things work out with jobs and where I land. So yeah, lots in the air right now, but I still feel pretty confident about where things are at and where I'm going. If you guys have questions either related to work stuff, job stuff that I'm doing, I just realized it's a work and job, which is the same thing. I meant to say work and school. If you guys have questions about like work and school stuff I'm doing, you want to know more about my personal transition, like feel free to ask me. I'm also working on a project right now. I'm part of a project right now called Trans Military, which is talking about how transgender service members still cannot serve openly in the U.S. military. They can in other countries, such as the UK, for example, Canada, Israel, Australia. Some of our biggest ally countries allow transgender people to serve openly in the military, and we do not. And I'm still enlisted in the Army National Guard. Technically, that process also really hasn't been figured out. So they haven't discharged me yet. But I'm not drilling, and I haven't been drilling for like over a year. So I've been taking part in this project. It's really awesome. You guys should check it out on Facebook. Again, it's just Trans Military. Go like us on Facebook, check out our website. If you YouTube Trans Military, we have a bunch of clips. I was featured in The Advocate on a Huffington Post talking about the story. So yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things that's been new too that I forgot to mention until now. So yeah, if you guys have questions for next video about my transition, anything, whatever, let me know. And I'm going to try to get back to doing this monthly, so we'll see if that works out. See ya.